Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 3:15 matchup between the Onion Lake Borderchiefs and the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Jerusik carries this one in, picked up by Pikakut. Played off the end boards. Payton Chief Iron. That's going to be icing on the play. So Crooked Neck, Luke Crooked Neck, Lucas Jerusik, Payton Chief Iron, Andrew Wapas, Kyson Bear, Danny Makokis, Kirk Chief, Kobe Stanley, Joel Waskowicz, Lendell Lewis, Kale Patagan, Caden Joannis, and Dave Dzerzynski and Kyron Heathen on the defense. Tyrese Winstone, Colson Bear, and Donovan Whitstone. And in net here, the U of S Huskies goaltender James Veen. Through the middle. Number 9, Jerusik. Sandy Lake. This is an A-side matchup. Pikakut hit hard into the bench. Vane laid off the boards. The U of S goaltender won the Can West for the 2025 and 6 season. They lost the Nationals. Back down low. They fire this one out. No icing on the play. That one's high off the goaltender. Damon Cunningham. Sandy Lake couldn't get a breakout play going. On the far side. Lofstrom got a good shot on net. Blocker save there by Veen. This one's fired around the boards. Kept in at the line. Lofstrom goes down. Colson Bear on the defense. This one's brought back by Whitstone. Right across to Stanley. Stanley couldn't center that one. Waskowicz. Eisbister over the blue line. Watson. Watson's hit by Stanley, the Chuck Wagon driver. Plays for the Meadow Lake Broncos. They lost out in the final against Bonnyville. Got to go down there and do that game. Curtis Roach, this one's gonna be icing. One-timer attempt stopped there by Veen. A good play there by the forward second lineup. Now Boyer. Boyer. Pass to General. High shot. 1-1 hockey game. 89ers and the Canoe Lake Young Guns. Jerusik down low. Picked up by the Chiefs. Flicked up through the middle. Delorme over the blue line to Boyer. Tried to center that one for Delorme. Last game, Delorme opened up the scoring for the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Jerusik held up on the near boards. Picked up again. Pikakut steals that one away from Chief Iron. Boyer over the blue line. Drop pass for Delorme. He goes down, no call on the play. I believe Boyer is leading the tournament with points as well. So get an update for you guys. That shot, that play was broken up. Quick pass across Pikakut, stopped there by Veen. Delorme, that pass broken up by the Borderchiefs. Back the other way, Roach comes back to help his partner out. Wapas back down low. Wapas couldn't get a hang of that one. Delorme. Back to Delorme. Goes off his skate. So Jeremy Boyer and Lucas Jerusik here have both leading with points. Floyd Cook, the veteran, former MIA, he's got with 4, so we've got about 4 players with about 4 points, and that could change. So we'll get an update tomorrow as well. Pad save there by Cunningham. Bit of a race down low. Stanley. Obi Stanley with it. Tried to center that one across. He's tripped up. No call on the play. Wrapped around the boards. Kirk Chief. Stanley. That one goes high and out of play. Brzezinski, quick shot high off the glass. Number 89, Crooked Neck, had a good opportunity there to get his team on the board. Borderchiefs with it. Back down low, Lucas Jerusik. Bird with it on the near side. He's going to flick that one in past Heathen. Veen comes out, gets some help from Dzerzhinsky. Curtis Roach holds it in at the blue line. Dzerzhinsky. Quick pass, avoids a big hit. Good play on there as Dzerzhinsky winds up. Stopped there by Cunningham. Cunningham played with Round Lake in the previous tournament here in Prince Albert. Had quite the long run with them. Face-off win Sandy Lake. Genero and Boyer. Boyer, far side, quick pass, broken up and out of play. Pikachu in the far corner, gets past the defenseman, still with it, drops it back to the point to Pashnik. And they score, deflected in by Jeremy Boyer. A little too late on the replay, we didn't have it set up, so missed that one, but Jeremy Boyer. Sandy Lake goes up one.
Sandy Lake Chiefs, first goal scored by number 26, Brinson Pashka. The assist goes to number 79, Dallin Pikachu. That's Pikachu assisting to Pashka. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 17 seconds.
Borderchiefs back in their own zone. Eisbister breaks up the play. Delorme with it. Delorme lost that one. That pass intended for Kirk Chief. All too far. Now Eisbister. Eisbister with it. Glove save there by the U of S Huskies goaltender, James Veen. Sounds like we got a goal in rink number one. It could be the Onion Lake or Canoe Lake rather. Eisbister with it. Over the blue line. Kobe Stanley throwing the body around. Eisbister's tied up. Centered in front. Puck was loose. That one goes off the rafters. It's a 2-1 hockey game in rink number one. Not sure for who. Mason Kay. Quick little slapper. Ends up out of play. General and Boyer for the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Jarusik. Jarzynski on the point. Number 89 slips up there. Lou Crooked-Neck. Quick shot wide. Kay keeps that one in. Quick play now. Jarusik over the blue line. Number 19 Chief Iron. This one's out of play. Flicked on up. Over to DeLorme. Bird rather in all alone. Couldn't get a handle on that one. Curtis Rhodes plays that in. Boyer. The young old-timer rookie for the old-timers division, that is. Very well known here in the tournament world. DeLorme. Quick pass over to Kay to Roach. 6:30 remaining in this opening period. 1-0 hockey game for the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Ashnook. Quick pass across to Pete Kikut, a little too high, went off a body. DeLorme behind the net to the point to Roach. Boyer on the, that one's deflected wide there by Pashnik. Back to Roach. Roach fires that one on net, deflected wide by DeLorme. Donovan Whitstone. Couple of veterans here for the Borderchiefs. One-timer across, waits for it. Good play there by the goaltender to wait him out as Lucas Jarusik. Jarusik over the blue line, waits for it, stops, spinorama. Stopped by Boyer. Jarzynski now. Centered in front, the one-timer couldn't get through. Eisbister and DeLorme. A little too far to reach. Andrew Wampas couldn't get to that in time. Just less than 5 minutes remaining here in this opening period. The next game here, the next matchup, not sure who it is yet, but we'll get an update. Red Pheasant, it could be. So a lot of these teams here, it is guaranteed 3 games. So there's quite a climb if you're on the B side. I believe Norway House is going to play 5 today, or 3 today and 5 tomorrow if they want to make it. So that's kind of how the draw works with a guaranteed 3-game bracket. Jarzynski almost took out Lofstrom there. Lofstrom, glove save there by Veen. So I am told it is 2-1 for the Kinulek Young Guns. And the Laurent 89ers had some A-side action. Chiefs give that one away. Kobe Stanley now. Stanley throwing right. Gloves are loose. Bird. Not sure if they're going to go again. Bird is leaking. Stanley's going to the bench. Both are going to the dressing room, so not sure what exactly happened there. We're a little too late on the replay, but you can rewind that one. I believe we got quite a little bit. So 5-on-5. Face-off win, Borderchiefs looking to tie things up here. 5-on-5 for 3 minutes. Up and at the line. 5-on-4 rather. We've got 1 penalty. Delorme centered in front for Boyer. Lucas Jerusik. Jerusik circles back around, still with it. Quick pass up the middle. Loses that one, number 89, Crooked Neck.
Number 22, Kobe Stanley. 7 minutes each for fighting. Stanley has an additional 3 minutes for instigator. Time of the penalties, 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Boyer with a good opportunity here, flicks that one right over the shoulder of the goaltender. Delorme. Roach, centered in front, puck is still loose. Picked up by Delorme. Roach stopped there by Veen. 10 seconds remaining here, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of good chances for Sandy Lake, and it remains 1-0. One nothing hockey game. Boyer, quick blocker save. Power play to the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Delorme's going to plant himself here at the blue line. Pikachu through the neutral zone. Drop pass for Delorme. The Roach. Pasternak on the point. Shot wide of Veen. Kept in by Delorme. Jerusik almost got a stick in the face on that play there. 1 minute remaining on this power play. To the point. Pasternak. Quick deflection high. Oh, sorry there. Didn't even realize the sponsor loop was still going here. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens there. I was trying to run across and see what was going on in the other rink. So it is 4-1 over there, and I come back and I forgot to do that. Dzerzhinsky fires that one the length of the ice. It's almost like radio. Maybe we can get hockey game on NBC radio for tomorrow. Quick shot there by Pikachu. The net comes off. So at this time, I don't know, they're going to need some to update that for the next tournament, I'm sure. Battle down low. Quick pass up ahead. Borderchiefs trailing 1-0. The start of the second period. Whitstone. It's third lineup here for the Borderchiefs. Of course, we've got Jay Champagne on the bench as well. The longtime trainer for the Onion Lake Borderchiefs. He's been there about probably 30 years now. Started with the Winterhawks. Lofstrom couldn't get that one through. Lofstrom with it again. Genero, that one goes off his skate. Fired on net. Whitstone's gonna sauce that to the Sandy Lake defenseman, Pasternak. Pasternak still with it. Whitstone gets by, knocked down. Boyer high into the end last, played off the pads. Puck is still loose. Back to Roach. Roach to Boyer. One-timer, shot. Puck is still loose. Jumped the gun a little bit. Kirk Chief would have had a break all alone. Face off in the far corner of the Borderchiefs zone. Back to the point. Roach waits for it. Pulls on and circles back. He's pushed into the boards. Delorme. Right across. Is that phantom player as Eisbisser or Genero goes down all alone in the corner. icing on the play. That was a close one. These nets at the leisure center, so a little push and they've been cutting off. Maybe we're gonna have to speak to some politicians to do something about it here. I say we generate millions of dollars here for Prince Albert over a few weekends, so we can get some good pegs in these. So yesterday, if we go back to the Norway House Bruins game last night, and if there were strong pegs, that would have been a good game, as it would have been tied up. They lost 1-0, so they've got to make the time. Brzezinski lines up. Coot gets that one loose. Delorme walking in. Played that one high. Off the glass. And out of play. A little bit of Ernest Monias vibing in here. Don't forget to go to Facebook and TikTok, Deneonte Media. Check out some of the interviews. Off the skate, icing is going to be the call. Right over Pikakut. Still a 1-0 hockey game. Back and forth action. Not much happening on the Chiefs zone. Cunningham's faced a few shots, but Jerusik circles back, looking to tie things up. Pass over to Wampus, but that went off a skate. Jerusik with it again. Right across to Zerzinski. High shot, puck still loose. Zerzinski. He's going to circle back in his own zone. Brzezinski up the far side. Gets past the defenseman, centered there for Bear, but couldn't control that one. Wampus and Bear. Right through everybody, but off the skate. One-timer. Tried to center it in front, and Roach is going to leave that one for Delorme and Boyer. Boyer plays it back for DeLorme. Boyer tried to get that one back to DeLorme. Keep this one into Eisbister. Eisbister. That one played off the skate. In all alone! We're gonna get a replay on that one. Of course we can't use this, but there was a kicking motion there. You can clip that if you want. But it is 2-0. So if you go rewind back, that's definitely that motion, but the ref was on the other side, and that's what matters here in these hockey games. You got to be in position to see the play. Sandy Lake, quick play to Eisbister. Shot right over Veen. Back to Eisbister. Borderchiefs. Shots are 22-9 for Sandy Lake. A 5-1 hockey game for the Canoe Lake Young Guns over the Larange 89ers. Borderchiefs slow, getting out of their own zone. Zerzinski picking up speed on the far side, circles through the middle, waits for it. Cunningham is down, being pressured by Boyer. High shot off the shin pads of the defender, gets that one through. Zerzinski still with it. Boyer battling. Puck comes loose and out of play. And in all alone, Genero on Veen. Genero waits for it. Stopped there by Veen. Veen thought that one went in, had to get a second look, but a good pad save to keep this within 2 goals. Pika Koot all alone, open net. Couldn't bury that one. Pika Koot thought it was going to be easy. 11:40 remaining. Borderchiefs, Jerusik and Roach. Circles back. Got his partners on side now. Goes off his stick, back to the left. Couple of bad bounces here, not able to get a good shot on net. Shots are 25-9 for Sandy. 11:16 remaining. Redirected, no kicking motion, hey. I don't know, we saw it on the replay there. It looked like if you see the pass before, I think the intent was, yeah. That's my thoughts, but I'm only the commentator. But don't want to start no arguments on Facebook. That pass picked off by Roach. Lofstrom on the far side. That one picked up. Jerusik. Now back the other way. Bear with it. Crooked neck, rather. Lofstrom and Pika Koot. Dangles a defenseman. Poke checked aside by Veen. Being handled there by number 19, Chief Iron. Zerzinski. No call on the play. Pika Koot is hooked up. The former Prince Albert Raiders play tonight for game number 2. They're able to Curtis Roach decided to get out of the zone, and Borderchiefs are going to go for a line change. Right across, Pashnuk, glove save, bounce right over his glove. Jarusik leading in points, and that's the 10th shot that is gloved down by Cunningham. They got Ernest Moniaz going on in here. Or actually, this is Chester Knight. So the last couple of games here, we've had this arena packed, ranked number 2. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we'll be back here live. You can watch it either on Big Drum Media or Denianti channel, either or. You'll get the same feed. See who they're texting there. Borderchiefs in behind the net. Jarusik circles back, being pressured there by Roach. This is an A-side matchup. The winner of this game is going to play between the Young Guns and the 89ers in rink number 1. So I believe Kenno Lake won that hockey game. Borderchiefs. So the winner will play at 6:45 in rink number 1. So still a lot of hockey left to go here tonight. I believe our last one is 7 o'clock here in rink 2. And tomorrow we're going to start at Art Hauser at 10 a.m. Quick pass across to Delorme. General and all alone on Vane. Waits for it, stop by Vane. 6:51 remaining here, ladies and gentlemen. Borderchiefs having some issues in their own zone, picked up by Delorme. Delorme still with it. Borderchiefs through the middle. Circles back. No help from his partners. So the Borderchiefs are going to have to step things up here with just under 6 minutes remaining. A high shot on Cunningham. A pass across, picked up by Kay. Off the glass, still in play. On the near boards, that one's played off the end boards and picked up by the Borderchiefs. Poke checked aside easily there by Pashnuk. And up and over into the rafters. Denianti. Yeah, it'll be the Art Hauser feed. We'll go into both. So it'll be the same feed. It'll just run through.
Points on the ice, please.
but I will be doing the commentary there all day. So after this, I'm going to take a break, get a couple more interviews, but they will be live here, just no commentary. Peekakoot on the near side. There's 4:20 remaining. Jerusik still with it. Still looking to get on board. Picked up by Boyer. Boyer, Quarters Roach now. 2-on-1. Peekakoot on the left. Pashnuk still with it. Tried to go 5-hole. Puck was loose. Broken stick on the play. And slashing is going to be the call.
Timeout, Onion Lake.
So many good goalies. Yeah, I used to be one of them too.
Hey. Number 26.
Back in the day.
3 minutes for slash.
Too bad there's no video.
As Pashnuk with the slash. Time of the penalty.
We didn't have the technology. We barely had cell phones. Hey. Some guys telling stories. Hey, that's how it is.
Last 3 minutes of the game will be stop time.
Then you just tell them, I'll be honest.
Stop time for the last 3 minutes.
Last 3 minutes. So 3 minutes of play here. Derzinski, a power play for the Onion Lake Borderchiefs, and they've only got 11 shots on net. And not quality shots either. So a lot of their shots have been blocked halfway in between. Deflected wide, up and over everywhere. Jerusik. Kyson Pear. Jerusik. Kyson on the far side. Over Derzinski. Jerusik, one-timer there. Hits the side of the net. Kyson Pear goes off a skate. 1:30 remains on the power play. Avoids a couple of hits. High shot and covered up by Cunningham. So 155. Just some VHS highlights. So the Borderchiefs are going to pull Vane. James Veen. Face-off win, Borderchiefs. Lost that one. You can't be doing that in this. You got to make sure. You know, it's the nerves that get you. And that's what separates a lot of these teams too. So, and you see that when you're watching that. You know, the players can help, but you got to get your local players into that zone, get in the mode, lock in each game. Jerusik Deflected wide, 1:19 remaining. Bear centered in front, puck is still loose. Covered up there by Cunningham, so a couple of good chances. 35 seconds on the power play with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. So anything can happen, but a lot has got to happen within that short time. Empty net, last minute remains. Jarusik, a 2-0 hockey game. James Vane has held his own here, helping his team out. Unfortunately, a lot of the shots didn't connect, didn't get through. Jarusik circles back. A lot of pressure there from the Sandy Lake Chiefs. The winner of this hockey game is going to go and play on Canoe Lake Young Guns tonight at 6:45. "35 seconds remaining." So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for the support. If you want to check out some of the interviews, you can go to Dene Auntie Media TikTok or Facebook page. Just missed that one wide. Icing waved off, 10 seconds. That's going to do it. Sandy Lake is going to move on, and the Borderchiefs are going to drop back here. That's the 23rd game.
That's it, folks. Final score of the hockey game: Sandy Lake Chiefs 2.
So tomorrow,
Borderchiefs 0.
Onion Lake's going to go play tomorrow at 1:45 at the Art Hauser. So
6:45, ring 1. Onion Lake drops down to the B side at 5.
So thank you for tuning in.
Valentine Cree Nation Stars here at ring number 2.
We'll see you at the next one. I'm going to be taking a break here, probably the next couple of games, and we're going to go check out, get some interviews, but we will be live here. Come on back. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mussy.
The goalie, number 70, Damon Cunningham. And for the Onion Lake Borderchiefs, number 9, Lucas Eurosek.